Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm later than I thought I was gonna be, but I don't know what happened. Time just got away from me. Anyhow, oh, let me just lower this because the volume. We don't need to listen to me on this. It's bad enough we gotta hear me here. Okay, first person that I have here is Cinnamon. What's happening for the rest of the week and the weekend? Got happiness coming in. First card that comes up around you is the Sun card. You should have a nice weekend. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You may be spending some time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It looks like you're no longer holding yourself back. You may be invited to a party or a get together or something. It looks like it's pleasant. It really does. Um, like things are pleasant in the next couple of days. Uh, I've got TVET. His thoughts when I joined his live. Felt like things were moving forward quickly. Felt like he had a wish. Feels like balanced, um, down to earth, kind of like serene, peaceful. He was happy to see you. Transformative. Thinks that things are moving forward. Thinks that there's success around the situation. He felt good. It was good that you did that. It made him feel good. Sarah, who's coming towards me in love? I'm single. Any new energy? Okay, let's see. You do have things changing for the better quickly. There's a fire sign coming in that may be very passionate. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. They may be working hard. Get your attention. There's success around the situation, love, abundance, fertility. Please be careful with that card if you don't want children. Happiness can come out over this situation. Yeah, you got some new energy coming in. Definitely at least one fire sign, possibly two fire signs. Aries, Sagittarius, Leos. Jessica, does Sarah Van want to marry me? Okay, let's see. Yeah, you got three aces. Definitely. Ashley, Joe's current feelings for me. Thinks that you're successful, attractive, persistent, forward movement, nurturing, kind, spontaneous, adventurous, and attractive comes up again. Breezy. Was Bree spying on me tonight while I was getting my spiritual bath? 33% chance, yes. She may have started to and then decide and then stopped. She may have seen something and then felt like she was invading your privacy or something and stopped. Ashley, does Joe want to be with me when he comes home? I'm not convinced at this point. You only got one ace. What shows up around him is when he comes home, he feels confused or unsure, undecided of what he wants. He may not be coming home to you immediately. Mustafa. How does Miriam feel about the message I sent her today? She feels good. There's creativity. She's listening to her intuition, celebration around the situation, the Three of Cups, justice, good karma. It was good. Salome, who's coming in love for me? You have a Taurus. You also have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have an Aquarius coming in. So you've got a lot happening. Yeah, there's a lot of people coming in, and you have cause for celebration and choices on the horizon. Little Virgo, Cancer's current feelings towards me. The Cancer feels a little bit burdened by this situation. They think that you're a nice person. They think that you're successful, attractive, grounded, down to earth. But they may be undecided about the situation. Something about the situation has got them feeling burdened. Via general love reading. You have cause for celebration coming in, and you have a lot of options. First of all, you got some good luck coming your way. You have a Capricorn, you have a Cancer, you have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Perseverance brings in new love interests. Love cup is full. You're leaving disappointment and heartache in the past, and you're starting a new journey. Success, it comes in around a love relationship. Put the wish out into the universe. You have a wish. You have a couple of people around you. I wouldn't be surprised if you started a new relationship with somebody new in the near future. Anna, does Christopher want to give up our relationship? I don't get that he wants to give up on the relationship, but it doesn't look like he wants to put work in. It's like he just wants to ignore all the issues and just leave things the way they are. It's like if we don't acknowledge that there's a problem, then it's not there. Um, and I don't think that's going to work. I don't think it's going to work for him. Flower. I may travel to Norway soon. Will I have a problem? Okay, let's see. You could have an issue. Yeah. A 70% chance, yes, but whatever it is, it should get resolved quickly with the Eight of Wands. But something may be an issue. Shay, will I like the results of my procedure? I'm only getting a 33% chance yes, because the results may take time. That could be why. It looks like there's work that has to be done, and it takes time. It doesn't happen right away. So whatever it is, it may not be like instant, and that could be frustrating. Little Virgo, will Osmar reach out again? Yeah, you should hear from him at some point. Shay, will I be able to get the procedure done in October? It might take a little longer than that. It might not happen that fast. I'm going to say before the end of the year, but I don't think in October. Beautiful one, is he going to get help? At this point, I'm only getting a 33% chance, which is low, but it just may mean that it's in the future and that he's not going for help right now. So he may have some time. Lara, love reading for September. Um, okay, so you have some nice things happening. If you're not with anyone right now, you got a Capricorn coming in. It looks like you're leaving um, arguments, bickering, fights, disappointments, all that bullshit moves into the past. And moving forward, you're manifesting, moving your life forward, moving towards greener pastures, which leads you to all 10 cups being full. A Capricorn enters. This person is putting in equal amounts of work. It's not just you doing all the work. Both people are working equally at this relationship. You're no longer holding yourself back. Relationship moves forward and your life moves forward. Two of Pentacles, life comes into balance in September. It also looks like you're starting a new journey and you have some good luck around you in September. Now, if you are in a relationship, your current relationship would be fine. The only thing that I would say is with the Devil card, in that case, just look out for some sort of an earthly pleasure that could be affecting your relationship. Like jealousy, or somebody drinking too much, or somebody spending too much money on something frivolous, that kind of thing. Otherwise, if you're in a relationship, it doesn't mean that you're going to end and you're going to go on with a Capricorn. It just, I don't know where you are in your relationships. Ashley, does Joe want to be with Asia when he comes home? I don't think that he wants to be with anyone. I think he wants to spend some time alone, or figure out what it is that he wants. I don't think he's looking to come home and get like into a relationship. I just don't think that that's what he's looking to do. Not at this point. It's almost like he comes home and he's like, I want to get my life established. I want to work on what I need, not what other people need from me. Like that kind of a thing. Sarah, Spirit's messages. The Sun, Archangel Uriel. Happy outcome. Brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. The Queen of Earth, thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. The World, Archangel Michael. You've got two archangels around you, Uriel and Michael. A job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude. The path towards enlightenment. Mustafa, my question is, how does Miriam feel about the message I sent her today? She feels good. You got the love card here. You have good timing, or timing is getting better. You may be getting closer to getting somewhere with her, and a spiritual connection. So she's feeling spiritually connected, loving, and like the timing is getting better. So she may be loosening up a little bit from that message. Liz, will I be getting a better job soon? To help me out. Yeah, you should be. It could be soon, like within the next 2 months. Spades are the fall, so it should definitely be before the end of the fall, but it could be as soon as 2 months. Sue. Oh, that's okay, Mustafa. Send it. It's all right. Um, oh no, that phone died. I don't see the question yet. Let me plug this phone in. Hang on. Get all these devices. There we go. Will I be traveling to Minnesota for an interview in November, December, or January? Okay, so travel to Minnesota in November. I think you go in November. 70% chance for November, so that's pretty high. Anna, what's important for Christopher and I to talk about, and why don't he want to put his part into our relationship? What's stopping him? Well, I hate to say this, but it looks like what you need to talk about is the fact that he doesn't want to talk about things. Like, that's a huge issue. Other things that come up is there are third parties here, and I think there's more than one person. I'm not saying that he's involved with them, but they're interfering. There's like I think there's two different women that are like bothered with him. Like reach out to him, or they expect things from him, or they're on his shit, and it's like he just shuts down and he just lets anybody do whatever they want, and he doesn't like man up, like put your foot down. But he doesn't seem to do that with anyone. He lets like women bully him. Um, I would discuss where exactly you stand in this situation, because he's got choices. So that comes up around him, that he's got choices, and I would discuss why he's closed off, why he doesn't want to discuss your relationship. And I would also discuss what his other options are, who else is around him. Why doesn't he want to? He doesn't want to put. It's like he just doesn't. It's like he just shuts down when it comes to like emotions. I don't know. I mean, I've seen it before. It's usually like a lot of times earth signs can be like that. They'll just like passive aggressive kind of a thing. No, he doesn't want to talk. And it looks like it's a struggle with him. Eight of Wands is in reverse. Things are slow. The moon is in reverse here too, which could be he may have a secret. There may be a secret around that makes him very anxious. And you might decide to walk away from him. It's interesting because you may feel like I'm not getting out of this situation what I need, and you may decide to move on to something else. But I would give it a shot. I would be open and honest and say, listen, we got to discuss this situation. What is going on here? You can't have a relationship with me and not tell me how you feel or what's going on in the situation. And who are these? I mean, you probably know who they are. There's like I think it's two other women that are around him that give him a hard time about something. And I think he just yeses them to death. I think he just yeses everyone to death. It's like he doesn't want to like put any effort into anything. Like, I don't know. He kind of gets bullied by these people. By women. I don't know. He might not be like that when it comes to men, but it seems like that's how he is with women. And that's, yeah, I would talk about it all, get it all out, and see what he's got to say about it. Emily, how does Matt feel about my confession to him yesterday? Feels a little bit burdened by it, and feels a little bit like there's a slowdown and a little bit out of balance. So I don't know what you said to him, but it's making him feel like a mini tower moment. I don't know what happened, but that's what the cards say. Mustafa. Is the spell that I'm performing tonight at midnight take effect on my target for good purposes? I don't do black magic, okay. Okay, will it take effect on my target? Yeah, and your results should come quickly. Chariot. Chariot's fast. Fast moving. Malika. Why did the Libra choose to treat this connection the way he did instead of trying to put the effort that was needed to push things forward. He feels like pushing things forward, the idea of it gave him anxiety. He also felt like, slow down, the chariot. He wasn't ready for things to move forward. He really wasn't. It made him feel very overwhelmed. And it also made him, it brought up an old hurt with the Ten of Swords. He also feels like he's got choices, and he was just overwhelmed. Like the idea of things moving forward to him was overwhelming. It gave him anxiety. He wasn't ready for it. Emily, what shall I expect from him soon? I would give him a couple of days, let the dust settle, and then things change for the better quickly. The love cup is full. Things move very slowly, so just expect that. And that's just normal for him. That's just how he is. So just give it a couple of days, and I think that things get back on track. Yeah, you could email them to me. I'm curious to see what it is and what kind of magic it is. Um, I've always preferred candle magic and jar spells, but I'm curious to see what you're doing. Just out of curiosity, you could email it to me. It's real and heavy. I'm curious what it is. Although, no, I've used poppets. I've done things with poppets. Yeah. Salome, messages from my angels. Salome. Eight of Earth. Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. The King of Earth. Generous, professional, responsible, and practical. Successful time. Confidently accept the opportunities that you're offered. The Midas touch. Ten of Air. The end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now, recovering from an addiction. Oh, thank you, Emily. You are very welcome. Let me go back up to the top. Malika, General. Got a creative project coming in or a creative person coming in that may be like a breath of fresh air. It looks like you have some peace and serenity coming in along with stepping into a time of good luck. No longer holding yourself back. Anxiety moves into the past, and you may have a new love interest show up. Could be a soulmate relationship that comes in with a Virgo. That's not bad. Jessica, General. You are also coming into a time of good fortune. Anxiety moves into the past. Holding yourself back moves into the past. An old wound moves into the past. Wiping the slate clean and moving forward. Coming into a time of peace, serenity, perseverance, possibly a new job, career, work, school thing, whatever it is you do all day. Intuition is heightened and you're about to embark on a personal transformation. Not bad. Jennifer, me and Zane. If you've recently had a tower moment, it's going to move into the past. It may not have yet, but it's going to move into the past. And things should start to move forward quickly, and you won't be feeling so burdened by the situation. It also looks like you're about to embark on a personal transformation, which is going to help this whole situation grow and evolve. Give it a little bit of time. If things have been a little stagnant, just give it a little bit of time. I think the ball's going to start to move. Sandy, general. Got something to celebrate coming in here. You also have choices. You have a wish, put it out into the universe, and balance is getting restored to your life. May have a decision to make and you're feeling quite undecided about it. That's okay. Give it time. Make the decision when you're ready. Life starts to move forward quickly, no longer feeling stuck in the mud. Brings in good fortune. You may be spending some time with a fire sign that's significant. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Soulmate, what will my new soulmate's impression of me be? They're going to think that you're very loving, kind, attractive, spontaneous, grounded, down to earth, stable. You're going to meet them through divine timing. First impression is going to be physical. They're going to notice you physically. Jasmine, who's coming towards me in love soon? Got a couple of people coming in here. You have a Cancer coming in. You also have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. That comes in with good luck and good fortune, but you might be undecided. So you may have a choice of two people and you're not sure which one you want to be with. I would give them both a chance. It also looks like the Hangman is in reverse, so, excuse me, things start to move forward for you quickly. Two of Pentacles, feeling like life is a little bit more balanced. You definitely have got love interests coming in, so don't worry about it. You won't be single for too much longer. Goddess, what's the energy around the job offer I got today? There's delayed happiness around it, but happiness still comes in. I think that the energy overall is pretty good. It's like lots of possibilities. Cause for celebration and choice. So there may be, like, if you were to take this job, it might lead you to other opportunities. There may be a lot of room for growth here. Caribbean, what's coming up for me soon? An old wound may resurface. Um, Try not to harp on it. Kind of let it go. It also looks like after that happens, things change for the better for you quickly, and you could have a new love interest show up if you're not with anyone right now. It may be a slow-moving earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but you would be prepared. It also looks like it could be a soulmate relationship with the Lover's card. So it's not bad, but an old wound may resurface for a minute. Sue, General. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Intuition is heightened, and you should be getting a job, or it's a job or school, whatever it is. That relationship should be very well balanced, grounded, and deep rooted, and something that will be very lasting. Looks like you have good timing on your side. Divine timing comes in, but you are going to have some choices and decisions to make. You may have too many opportunities around you, and you may have to make a decision on which way you want your life to go. Not bad. Where are we here now? Well, Eamon and Sagittarius reach out to me on my birthday next Thursday. I don't think so. I don't think so. Priscilla, General. you have a wish that comes true, put that out into the universe. It takes you to greener pastures. It may be around an air sign that's very significant. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Looks like you also might have some decisions to make coming up in the near future. And your life starts to move forward pretty quickly. Wheel of Fortune, you got good luck on your side. Life changes for the better fast. And if you've been working on something, don't give up. Perseverance takes you to the finish line. You could also be spending a lot of time with a Virgo. That's very significant in the near future. Jessica. You know, I don't understand why Jessica's messages say that they're held for review. Does anybody else see that? I don't know. Like, why? Why only hers do that? And I have to hit the thing. Anyway, so the question is there anyone who is currently thinking about me? Oh, there's definitely people thinking about you. Let's see. Yes, you have somebody who's actually a Libra that is thinking very highly of you, is the Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. You also have a fire sign here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you have a Cancer. You're on a lot of people's mind, and there's happiness around the Cancer when they think about you. You got a Taurus here too that might be thinking about you. So yes, you are in a couple of people's minds. Kiki, love in general. Love in general. You could have a new love interest that shows up. They may be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It looks like you're well prepared for your life to move forward. You got success coming in around a love relationship. Could be a new beginning on the horizon, starting a new journey, no longer holding yourself back. Somebody from your past returns as well. Six of Cups. Malapawe, will A and E separate, and if yes, when? I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. It's not coming up that they're separating soon. I would say at least not before the end of the year. You know, love for the month. No longer holding yourself back. Things may move forward for you slow and steady, but you're no longer holding yourself back. You have balance coming into your life, and the happy home is here. So don't lose hope. You have the Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in, around good luck. Could be with the Pisces if you're not with anyone. Be careful if you don't want children. The Sagittarius comes in too. You could have some choices. You got a Cancer here as well, and you have happiness coming out over your love life. This may not all happen in the month of September. It may happen over the next couple of months, but there's a lot that's coming in. Weekday. General between me and my ex-T. Will we ever talk again, or has everything been said and we're done for good? Okay, let's see. Oh, you're going to talk again. You will talk again. It might take a little while. It might not happen soon, but it's definitely not completely over. There's going to be another conversation at some point for sure. Jay, what love interest are missing me tonight? Taurus. Capricorn. Taurus and Capricorn. Cancer, possibly. Eye of Logs. Am I going to find love soon? Yes, I think you are. Let's see if I can. Could be sometime this fall. Now keep in mind you may meet the person in the fall, but the relationship might not start in the fall, but it's like it's coming. What's happening here? I thought I heard something weird, but maybe he's dreaming, I don't know. Hazel, how does the Saggy really feel about me? Thinks that you're well balanced, thinks you could be argumentative at times, thinks that you're successful, spontaneous, passionate, attractive, kind, grounded, down to earth, a little bit mysterious, and attractive comes up again. Precious. Will HUD, the housing development, help me get into an apartment I've been wanting, and when? Okay, let's see. Will HUD help me? Yes, I think you're going to get help. Yes, it might take a little bit of work. You may have to stay on top of them, but I think that you are going to get in. And it could be relatively soon, like within the next 7 weeks or before the end of the summer. The clubs would be before the end of the summer, which we don't have 7 weeks. So I would say between now and 7 weeks, you should be in. And will man that I'm supposed to meet be there? Okay, let's see. Will we meet the man at the new housing place? Yes. Okay. And he could be a Cancer. Things could move forward quickly, but keep this in mind. It's around the place, so he may not live in the place. Or it could be something like he works at the deli next door, or he owns the restaurant on the corner, but it's like around the place. Or it could be the opposite. It could be he works for the complex, but he doesn't live there, but he's around it. So yeah, I think that it's almost as if things start to fall into place once you get in that housing thing, which I think is going to happen within the next 7 weeks. I think you're going to be successful with this. Eight of Pentacles, you may have to work at it. You may have to stay on top of them, but I think you get what you want. Good luck. Slobo. Will my spells I did on Micho work? Manifest, affect him, and when no black magic. Okay, let's see. Will the spells work? Yes, I think you're going to be successful, but you might have an argument about it. Not about that, but like he may come back and you may have an argument with him. It could be sometime within the next 4 weeks. The spades are sometime this fall. So just don't worry if there's an argument. You know, he may come back. You guys have an argument or a squabble about something. Not a big deal. Life moves on. Jay, how's Amy feeling towards me tonight? Good. She feels like the timing is right, or that, like, the Judgment card could be divine timing. It also could be that you're at a crossroads and you have to make a decision, or it could be that she's feeling like there is something meant to be between the two of you and it hasn't happened yet and she's waiting for it to happen. It also looks like she's like been thinking about you a lot today for whatever the reason. You keep popping into her mind. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Please be careful with that card if you do not want children. Adriana, how's it going to be after this argument? Oh, it was with your dad? Okay, let's see. You guys are going to get past it. First card that comes up is the Three of Cups, which is celebration. Your relationship is very strong. Things are going to get back on track pretty quickly. Um, you guys both may be feeling disappointed in one another, but it moves into the past. And you have the Magician. You guys are going to clear this up. You know, I feel like everybody's been under lockdown. People are in each other's shit. It's bound to happen, but it looks like you and him have a pretty decent relationship, and it's going to move into the past. I know it's awful. I know I hate arguing with people. I hate arguing with anyone, but it's even worse when it's one of your parents. I think you guys get past it though pretty quickly. Weekday. I like an old coworker named E. What would happen if I did choose to pursue him? What would his reaction be? Okay, let's see. Things would move forward very slowly. I don't know if he's just a slow kind of person, but eventually you could make it to ten of cups, which is all 10 cups being full. You guys may have a soulmate connection. Could lead to the happy home, but you might not get there tomorrow. It might take time. So if you kind of start to pursue things and you feel like he's dragging his feet, that just may be how he is. Some people are just like that. Anna, how's Christopher feeling about the text message I sent? Out of balance. I don't know what you said, but he feels a little bit out of balance. You should be hearing from him quickly. He should respond really fast. If he hasn't yet, he should. But it looks like he may be thinking about transformation, or he may be thinking about what he needs to do to grow and transform himself as a human. This is like him coming up to a personal transformation. He may be feeling a little bit burdened by the situation. AS. Is F trying to get to know me romantically, or is it friendly talk? Is this romantic? It's romantic. I mean, if it's not romantic at this point, it's going to be romantic. It's definitely, yeah. It's on its way. Nicole, read on tomorrow. Tomorrow you should have some good karma on your side. Cut through any bullshit anybody tries to throw at you. And you have spiritual wisdom on your side too. Tomorrow shouldn't be a bad day. You got soulmate connection around the happy home. You have the Empress, love, money, abundance, and fertility. Tomorrow should be all right. We've got Shani. Will my spell I'm working on currently on Corey manifest? Okay, let's see. It looks like you only got a 33% chance with one ace. He may be holding himself back. I think it just might take time before you see it manifest. I think it will. I just don't think it's going to happen as fast as you might want it to. Hierophant, general message from Indy, okay. What's going on with Indy? Indy may be feeling like slow and steady. So if you haven't heard from her or seen her, she may be slow and steady. Like she wants to make sure she knows where she's going before she jumps in head first. Give her a little bit of time because you got cause for celebration around this situation. Plus the Three of Pentacles could be a relationship that's built on solid ground with very deep roots. Could also lead to the happy home. There's opportunity here. She just may be a little bit reluctant to like get ahead of herself. I think she's trying to be very sensible about things right now. If you have a wish, put it out into the universe. Adriana, general. You're stepping into your own personal power, cutting through bullshit, laying down the law, persevering. You're going through a personal personal growth and evolution starting. No longer holding yourself back. Eight of Pentacles, you could be going back to school for something or learning a new skill of some type that helps to bring in more financial stability. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You got success coming in. Around, it could be a business endeavor, and you may be starting a new journey here with the Fool. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is heightened. Two of Pentacles, balance comes back to your life. Jay, what's Amy think is next regarding me? I think that she thinks that something is destined to happen between the two of you. And it could be more communication. This is usually like communication out of the blue. That happens out of the blue. And Anna, I went ahead and took your advice, texting him kind of everything because I need clarity and I've been putting in effort. And he's just silenced, doesn't say much. I need to know so that I know where to put my feelings. He hasn't responded yet. I'm nervous. I think he's going to respond because you had the Knight of Swords, so he should get back to you pretty quickly. He's a slow mover. Pretty quickly for him, maybe 2 days from now, but he should be answering you soon. He shouldn't keep you waiting for days on end. I think you did the right thing. I really do. I think you did the right thing. I mean, you can't fault somebody ever for expressing their feelings. You know, and if you're telling him how you feel, I think that that's good. It's good communication. The worst that happens is he acts like, you know, he just doesn't, everything's fine, which is when you want to punch someone in the face when they say that. But at least then, like you said, you'll know where you stand and you know where you can put yourself because, you know, you got other opportunities too. So I think you're on the right track. Shani. Shani, I don't see the question yet, so I'm going to do, it's all about my eyes. I'd like to know how and when I will end this argument with Larry. Okay, let's see. So you guys have been arguing back and forth? You've got good luck on your side here. You're stepping into a time with the Wheel of Fortune, which is good luck comes in. So does balance. However, that's also the patience card, so you may have to have some patience with him. It looks like there's indecision on his end around this situation, and you may be moving forward to greener pastures. He's going to be feeling regret if he doesn't, well, he's got regret around him. You have moving forward to greener pastures. You may have to just decide to, you know what, we're not going to agree on this, and leave it the way it is, because there's more arguing coming up in the near future. I don't know what you're arguing about. If it's something you can just agree to disagree on and continue your relationship the way it is, you still, I mean, there's mutual feelings here for the two of you. Happy homes here. So I don't know what your relationship is. It doesn't matter. These two cards would indicate two people that care for one another, even if they're just friends. He may be holding himself back. It looks like you have the upper hand as far as like dealing with your emotions like maturely. So as far as like arguing is concerned, like you're better at it than he is, so to speak. Let me just see. When does an end come to this argument? Within the next 2 weeks, you guys should be back on track. However, I think that same argument is going to resurface at another point. I don't know what the argument's about. It doesn't matter, but it looks like it's something that keeps resurfacing. So, I mean, it's great to agree to disagree, but it might come up again at another point. If he won't speak to you, then this would be my suggestion. Don't reach out to him for a couple of weeks or a couple of days. It may not even take that long. Do what you can to get him out of your mind and put all of your energy into something else. When he feels you disconnect, then he'll reach out to you. And if he doesn't, he'll still feel you disconnect. And when you reach out to him, he'll respond. The problem is that people are assholes. I've had people do this to me too, where like I'm like foaming at the mouth angry and I can't get a response from the son of a bitch. It's happened to me before where I mean like I could feel the steam coming out of my ears and it's like just fucking answer me. I don't care if you tell me to drop dead, answer me. And it's like radio silence. So the other person, right, can feel that energy. Now, when you cut that energy, you disappear and you kind of vanish. They feel that too. They don't always know that they feel it, but they feel it. But the thing is that you really got to disconnect. So you have to get them out of your head the best you can. I mean, do something, hang out with somebody else, learn a new skill that requires brain power. But once you stop thinking about them and you forget about them, even for a short while, they take notice and they can feel it. They don't know it. Like it's not something that it's just something that they feel. It's kind of hard to explain, but when it happens, you'll understand it because you'll be like, oh, this is. It's just the hardest part is getting them fucking out of your head. And believe me, I know because I've been there before. And it's very frustrating, but I think you should you should have some resolution within the next 2 weeks. Something. I know it's so frustrating. So frustrating. Shani, I'm confused. I watch general all signs readings all the time, and a few of them totally resonate, so I'm confused on what I should believe. My question is, why is Corey holding back from me? Okay. Why is Corey holding back from me? Because he feels like he's got choices. He feels like he doesn't have to come forward. He's got choices and he just does what he wants. He feels like the timing is not right around the two of you. And he's very selfish, this guy. He's very selfish. That's why he holds back. He doesn't feel like he has to do anything that he does what he wants when he wants. And that's where he is right now. He's very selfish. I don't think he's in love with anyone, no. I think he's in love with his own ego. That's what I think. Oh, that's him. Dylan, you got me scared. Jay, how's the Capricorn feeling towards me tonight? The Capricorn thinks that you're very intelligent, intuitive, attractive, successful, and that you have a lot of potential. Jessica, what does my Sag think when he thinks about me? He thinks, well, he thinks that you're kind. He thinks that you're a loyal friend. He thinks that you're attractive. He thinks that you're very smart. If he blocked you on everything, I gotta tell you, I fucking hate the blocking bullshit. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. If you don't want to wait 2 weeks, then you have to go and find him in person. Because I don't think he's going to reach out to you before then. The thing is that this fucking blocking nonsense, it's like stupid fucking games. The only time I would ever say to block somebody is when you want them out of your life and you want them out of your life for good and there is no turning back and don't reach out to me and don't contact me ever again. Not this bullshit that I'm going to block you because I'm going to be an asshole for a couple of weeks and then I'm going to unblock you. Or I'm going to block you and I'm going to say, well, is he going to come and find me? I'm not saying you're doing that, but people do that all the time. Like, well, I blocked him. What can I expect? It's like, well, what can you expect? You blocked him. Now he's going to have to hunt you down. And most people aren't going to do that. I wouldn't do that. If somebody blocked me, this is what you're going to get from me. Fuck it. But Other people, like, it makes them crazy. If it's bothering you that much, then you have to go find him in person, show up at his house or something. But otherwise, it's going to take about 2 weeks. It also, I mean, is an argument that could resurface at another point. I can't stand the blocking thing. You have no idea how I hate the blocking thing. Drives me nuts. I mean, the only time I feel like people should be blocked is if when they're harassing somebody, or you really want them out of your life. You know, like the person did something terrible, you don't want them to be part of your life anymore, then block them. Shay, well, the professor is going to help me get a teaching job. Okay, let's see. I think that this professor is going to help you. Yeah. Shay, what will happen if I talk to him in November? It looks like you have a decent conversation, but it's slow moving. Nothing changes quickly. You may have a pleasant conversation. There's like good karma around the situation. Listen to your intuition, but it doesn't look like the situation changes much. It just looks like there's a pleasant conversation that happens in November, or it's possible to have a pleasant conversation. Shani, can we talk about this for a minute? I wasn't quite done with my question. Uh, what um, what more do you have? Yeah, I don't think he's in love with anyone. I don't think he's in love with anyone. I think he likes to have his ego stroked. That's what I think he likes. That's what I think he's looking for. Jay, what's the Capricorn's intentions towards me? She's looking for success and good karma coming in here. You got good luck around the situation. I think that she wants things to move forward with the two of you. You got happiness around the situation. She may at least want to be friends with you. It could be like, I want to get to know him more, or I want to see what my options are. I want to see what he's all about. There's an interest there. I got to say that. Shay, will the situation with him change in 2021? Well, you have 33% chance it changes in 2021. That's low, but we're not there yet. You know, sometimes it's low because it's not close enough to 2021 for it to come up higher. You know, it may be showing like things may not change for the better with him until like March or June of 2021, and that's kind of a far ways off. Shani, is he in love with someone else? He does have choices. Yes, he does. I do think he sees other women. Yeah, I think there are other women around him. I don't think he's in love with anyone. I think he uses women. That's what I think he does. There's no love or soulmate relationship showing up around him, but it shows up that he has choices. And I think you know that. You know that there are other women around him. The question is, why do you still want to be with him when he treats you so horribly? Like he just he likes, I hate to say this, but when he has women fighting over him, or he has women that are upset around him, it makes him feel really good. It makes him feel like he's very important. That's where he is right now. It's immature. I don't know if he's going to mature. I don't know how old he is. It seems like I would think that at this point he would have gotten past this, but he's not past it. He likes feeling good, and it makes him feel really good when people argue over him, or when he knows that women are upset about him because he feels like everybody wants him. It's an ego thing. Pretty Yelda, may I know if the Pisces wants to start a romantic relationship? I'm only getting a 33% chance that this person wants to start a romantic relationship at this point. They have a lot of anxiety around them. That may be why maybe they were hurt before. I'm not convinced that they're looking for a relationship right now. We've got Shay. What what will he feel about me when I tell him I have two graduate degrees and a job in business school? What will he feel about me? He'll feel like he's got a lot of respect for you. He'll think that you're very successful. He also is going to think that you have a lot of choices. Um, and he thinks that you got some good karma around you. I think he's going to think that that's good for you, that you have all that, because it's good for your future. It's going to give you a lot of opportunity in the future. Babicha, what does Pisces want from me? I think Pisces is looking for a friendship. I think they're looking for a loyal friend. They're a slow mover. They may not be real great at expressing their feelings. They also seem to have some anxiety around them with the Nine of Swords. Things just may move slow with this person. I think that they genuinely like you as a friend and want you in their life. Breezy was Breezy. Oh, I did that one. Mona, does M have feelings for me? I get 33% chance, yes, this person has feelings for you. Lisa, why is the Aquarius driving by my house? They're nosy. They're nosy. They're perseverant. They're undecided. They don't know how to be an adult. They want to know what's going on. There's the house. And they're nosy. And it's like anyone that does like stalking, whether it's cyber stalking or real stalking, they're not finding anything out. And it's amazing that people still do it, because like I stopped doing it when I was in college, because I was like, you know what? You drive past somebody's house and their car's not there. Maybe it's in the shop. Maybe they lent it to their mother. Who the hell knows why? You drive past their house, like my car will be here and I'll jog to work. I'm not home, so what does that say? In a parking lot like we have here, you don't know who's at my house. There's all these cars here. Who the hell knows? I don't know why people do that, because you don't really see anything. You go on Facebook, people are only putting up bullshit that they want you to see. They don't really put up what's going on. Nobody's putting up who they're having an affair with. Nobody's putting up, like it's the truth. So I don't know why people do the stalking thing. I think it makes them feel like they know something, but they don't. They don't, and they just write stories from it, and you know. I did that one. I did that one. Sonia, will I be able to get my diploma from the University of TO before the PhD contest? Okay, let me see. Yes, you should get it. You should. Anna, how's Christopher feeling towards me when he read my message I sent him? Um, this guy cares for you. There's no doubt about that. And I don't think that he wants to lose you. He needs to express how he feels so that you both can be on the same page. I mean, here he is. He cares. You know, there's no doubt about that. Um, and I think he does want things to move forward with you. He just needs to like tell you what's going on so that you can feel a little bit more secure and know that the two of you are on the same page. Um, yeah, he's got to learn how to communicate. That's the end of the story. Um, okay, so let me tell you something about zodiacs, okay, and astrology. If you're reading your horoscope, right, like if that's in the paper, if I read Pisces, you can't go by that. You can't go by that. You have to go by your personal chart. It's general shit. You know, it's like people will say, well, water signs get along with other water signs. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I believe that Pisces Cancer, that could be a moody combination. It could be it could be a disaster. Um, you can't go by a general horoscope. It's just it's not. If it resonates with you, it's because you're reading into something. Um, Not every Pisces has got the same chart. Not, you know what I mean? Like I'm Pisces. I got 7 planets in air signs. So I mean, there are people. Michelle Knight, I follow her. She's an amazing astrologer. She's an Aries and she's got 5 planets in Pisces. She's more of a Pisces than I am. You can't go by the sun signs, it's just not accurate. You have to go by your own specific personal chart, and you have to know the time. You can't be wishy washy on the time because the time that you were born puts the planets in the correct houses. So if you were born at 6 o'clock in the morning, what's in your first house is going to be completely different than for somebody who was born at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So you really have to know your specific time, and you can't go by something that's general because it's like general tarot readings. Like I used to do them years ago on my channel, and I stopped doing it because I'm like, you know what? Not every Pisces is going through the same thing. Like you could be going, even twins, people that are like twins. You could have a twin that is a cop, and you could have a twin that is a criminal. Like you just can't go by. You have to go by the specific chart. Otherwise, to me, it's just not accurate. It's fun to read it, but it's just not accurate. And you have to know where the other person's moon is. You have to know their Venus sign opposite your Mars sign, what's in your first house, what's in their seventh house. You can't go by something general. It's just not accurate. T Vet General for September. September comes in as a nice month because you've got some good timing, divine timing. You also have the Knight of Cups, which is a new love interest could be coming in. That's a Capricorn. And you may be prepared for your life to move forward. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Happiness, possibly starting a new journey with the Fool. The Magician's here. Power of manifestation. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Jay, what's Jessica think of me after deleting my Facebook request? She's wondering whether or not you're going to send another one. That's what she's thinking. She's thinking that she's going to hear from you again. I wouldn't send one, not now. I would wait. Make her wait. NC, how is the Sag feeling about me? Jennifer, were you one of the first people here? I think I did. I think it was like one of the first ones that I did. I think I did. Like one of the first couple. NC, how is the Sagittarius feeling about me? They think that you're attractive. You don't hold yourself back. You come in with good karma. You're funny, grounded, um, humorous, or you have a really funny personality. Um, they also think that you're very smart, peaceful, and serene. Where the heck am I? Malapale, I did. I did Sonia. Um, Megan. One question, what's the deal with this boy Keenan? Okay, what's going on with Keenan? He comes off as very intelligent, stable, grounded, successful, respectful, passionate, hardworking, kind. He seems like a nice person. Um, the Hierophant is here. He may have some sort of a spiritual practice or religion that he's like, um, like he lives by, like some kind of a not like a religious cult, but like some kind of code of ethics that he lives by. Yeah, he seems like a decent guy. Hannah, like how you said, you can't resolve anything. Yeah, that's the truth. And it's hard for him because of his past relationships that has nothing to do with me. But don't act or do things that will make me act. Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. That's one thing that the woman that I see that reads my cards, she always would say to me over the years, you can't make the current guy pay for what the last guy did. So it's like if somebody else has hurt you for whatever reason, whatever they did, you can't make this person responsible for that, or you can't put it on them. So if that's what he's doing to you, he's got to change that. But he may not see it. Like I didn't see it. I needed somebody to tell me that. I didn't realize that's what I was doing. And Ukriti, when will I meet H next? It could be within the next 3 weeks. Um, and see, will Sag and I ever date? I only get a 33% chance. It looks like they hold themselves back and there's a delay around happiness around the situation. It could take time. It could be in the distance. Be wise. Does he realize that his mother-in-law has bad intentions towards me? No, he does. He doesn't. He doesn't realize. Jay. I don't see the question yet, so, oh, there it is. What would happen if I don't do anything in regards of Jessica? Oh, she's expecting you to send another request. If you don't, I think that at some point she reaches out to you. And she may even give you some kind of a bullshit, like she accidentally deleted it or some kind of nonsense like that. Because she's expecting you to do it again. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I would pull your energy way back. See what happens. Julie, if I accept the job I'm interviewing for on Thursday, um, wait, where the hell did that go? Julie's question just disappeared right before my eyes. Okay, all right, it got retracted. All right, so while I wait for that, I am going to answer for Blue. What would the Leo tell me if he could? That he can be very insecure. He can be very tough to deal with, a little bit out of balance, and he may be a little immature. Nico, general love reading for the next 2 weeks. I could have a new love interest show up. They may be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It looks like they may be a little bit of a nervous type. They're very hardworking. They could change your life for the better quickly in the next couple of weeks. Virgo, will my ex come back for reconciliation soon? I don't think it's going to happen soon. It might take some time. Julie, if I accept the job that I'm interviewing for on Friday, would I like it there and will I catch on well? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think you will. I think you'll feel, yeah, I think you'll feel very comfortable there. All right, let's cut off the super chats. We'll wrap it up for tonight. And I'll be on tomorrow. I'm just not sure of the time because, you know, when this one's got to go to sleep. Aries moon, when will my ex-boyfriend message me? Possibly within the next 4 weeks. Mihak 503, general. You may have a new job opportunity or business opportunity that comes in. You may be upgrading your home, moving homes, changing homes. Things may be slow and steady wins the race, but you are going to have some choices that come in. Anxiety is moving into the past. And look out for an argument around somebody close to you. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Let me see, is there anyone else here that I haven't done? Jay, why did Jessica hold on to my request for 2 months? She didn't know what to think, or she didn't know what to do, so she kind of just left it there. It's very funny, like the way people are with social media. It's very bizarre because it's like they don't want people to see certain things, but then they want to put shit up there that for the whole world to see. I don't know, it's like she had mixed emotions around the situation. I think that she planned on accepting you, and then she kind of felt like there was disappointment around the situation, so she let it go. She didn't feel like the timing was right. People are bizarre when it comes to, I mean, really. It's like they don't want to accept certain people because they don't want them to see certain things, but then they put up certain shit because they want other people to see it. It's like a huge game, and I think that it's run by Satan, if you want to know the truth. That's what I think. That's how I feel about social media. I feel like it's great for business. I feel like it's also great for, like, if you got family members in far off locations, like you can keep in contact with them. But otherwise, I don't think it's good for anything. I think it's evil. Mel, if I tell the Pisces that I'm talking to someone else, will he begin to back off? Okay, let's see. Well, he might give you some space because it looks like it shows that he shows you patience or he applies patience to the situation. He has a lot of respect for you, so I don't think he really wants to meddle in that or he wants to give you time and space, but I don't think he gives up on you completely. I think he may give you some time and like he may back off for a while and then check in to see where you're at. Because I don't think he wants to see you with somebody else. R10, how many days until I hear from the Sagittarius? It could be like a few weeks. It could be like a month. It may be like a month. All right, I am gonna go. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Thank you all. I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Thanks, guys.